Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a very exciting day. The Premier League is officially back. Now, I know technically yesterday is when it started. We had Man U beating Fulham 1-0, but I'm not really bothered about either of those teams. So today is the true start, in my opinion. It's about an hour or so until kickoff of the best game of the day, I would say. I'm of course talking about the two titans of the Premier League battling it out on the pitch. Of course, I'm talking about Nottingham Forest versus AFC Bournemouth. You know, some people have said it will be a riveting 0-0, potentially even a 1-1 result. Now, I'm here to tell you that as a professional football watcher, it'll be 2-1 to Forest. I'm thinking a Woodsy goal, maybe even two from Woodsy. If not, if Woodsy doesn't score, I'm thinking a through ball into Elanga, slots it into the left-hand side, or maybe even a Hudson-Odoi, cuts it back in, top of the 18, RB&B, finesse shot into the right corner. That's what I'm thinking. That's my prediction to today, 2-1. People have been saying, well, you know, do you know your history with Bournemouth? Yeah, I don't care about the history of Bournemouth. Bournemouth just got rid of their top goal scorer, Solanke. He's now at Spurs. They don't have a striker. You don't do that in the Premier League. If you get rid of your striker that basically you built your whole team around, you're probably not going to do well. Now, that's just my opinion. I do have a bit of bias. As you can see, I'm dressed to the nines for support today. We've got the hat. We've got the alternate kit from last season with the shorts to match. That's right. And you don't never forget about your lucky socks as well. That's extremely important, especially on day one. Anyway, I'm not here to babble on about the Forest match or about, you know, my predictions for this season. I thought today, in celebration of the Premier League, let's go ahead and open up some football cards. I've not really opened up any footy cards since the Euro video, so I figured we'll go ahead and do that in celebration of the brand new Premier League season starting this weekend. So I couldn't actually find, it took quite a while. I went to Walgreens, I went to Walmart, I went to CVS, couldn't find any cards. And then last but not least, we got to Target. We went to Target, the Super Target, and it came in clutch. We managed to find a couple blaster boxes. So we're going to be opening up the 2023 to 24 Panini Select cards today. We're going to open up two blaster boxes. So I'm looking forward to that. I've not opened this set yet. So we'll see what we get inside. So as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And let's get into the opening. So, like I just said, we're going to be opening up two of the blaster boxes today. This is from the Panini Premier League Select 23-24 set. So, I've not opened this set. I have heard a couple of downsides to it. Hopefully, we can get something pretty decent today. But the only downside is they have these pink Mojo cards. I think those are the new variants in this set. I'll show you the box here so we can get a bit of a breakdown. But unfortunately, I've seen that the numbering out of the pink Mojos is out of 325. Now, I think they did this just because they sort of assumed that the Premier League or just football in general is the most popular sport in the world. So they're thinking that maybe it's a bigger market. I'm assuming that's why they did it. But anything out of 325, even I know that that's probably not too good. I'm kind of new to opening up sports cards, to be honest with you, so I may get a couple things wrong here, but all I do know is that usually the lower the number, the better. So, of course, things out of 325 aren't that low. They're, of course, pretty high. So that's a bit of a shame. I think that's why people are saying this is probably not worth the money in terms of buying these. These are about $30 a piece in terms of the blaster boxes, so altogether after tax, two of these would be about $65. I'm not really bothered if we pull anything crazy. I'm more so looking for Forest cards, as that's what I collect. So as long as we can get at least one, I'll be happy with what we got. It will be quite an expensive Forest card if it's just one that we pull, but either way, we'll see what we get. So let's go ahead and get started with the first pack. Like always, I will put a total on the top left corner of last sold prices. I'll be doing it based on eBay prices. It will be quite hard to actually price a lot of these sports cards, I will say that. A lot of the autographs and, you know, numbered cards haven't sold or don't sell, so it will be quite difficult having a completely accurate number, but I am just going to go off cards that I can confirm have actually sold. So we start off with the purple Mojo Leandro Trossard as the first hit in this pack. We had a nice little field level Virgil van Dijk there as well. So these are the Mezzanine cards. So I think in terms of rarity, the Mezzanine are the best that you can get, and then it's like Terrace is the Terrace is the most common, Mezzanine is uncommon, and then the field level cards are sort of the least common cards. So off to a pretty good start. I think it's Arsenal obviously have a pretty solid chance of winning the Premier League this year, so I'm sure the Arsenal cards will go quite well. This is actually one of the rookies that you're trying to find. He's the new Arsenal lad there. I think he's the star rookie apart from like Kobbie Mainoo that you want to try and pull in the set. A very nice Mbeumo on the end here for Brentford. Select stars. I don't know how good that is, to be honest. I think it is a rather unique card. Obviously, it's got the green here on the back, so I think that's probably an insert card there. Very cool. I like the silver prism there on the select stars. Moving on now to the next pack. So far, no luck with the Forest cards, but that's okay. We've got pretty decent hits so far that I don't mind taking. So we start off with the Simon Adingra, the rookie for Brighton lad there, and James McAtee into a Mudryk, which at the City Ground we normally chant "You're not worth the money." And then we have a very nice William Saliba, the Purple Mojo. This is the field level Purple Mojo. That's pretty good, right? Because like I say, the field levels are usually the most uncommon cards. So very nice, or the least common cards into the Purple Mojo as well. That's a very nice variant. It looks pretty clean too. William Saliba is debatably the best centre-back in the Premier League right now, especially as Arsenal look pretty good. So we'll take that. Let's move on to the next pack. It's hopefully, we're again looking for our first numbered card, hopefully. And it looks like, I think we just got that. I think usually in that third slot, that means that we've got this. So you have a nice Richarlison Mezzanine there. And then into a Raheem Sterling. So we got the Pink Mojo Raheem Sterling. This should be our numbered card. It's the field level card, so that's very nice. And at the end, we have a Oliver McBurney Equalizer. It looks pretty cool as well, but let's have a look at this Sterling card. Unfortunately, it's 307 out of 325. That's what I was saying. It's obviously, it is what it is when it comes to it being out of 325, but that's still not bad. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find a pricing for this card, but I'm sure it's worth maybe $5-10. I would imagine, hopefully at least. So a pretty good hit there. So I think you're usually guaranteed about 2 numbered cards in each of the blaster boxes. I could be wrong, but I think on average it's about 2 pink mojos per box. So we've still got another chance to maybe get something quite good. But we start off here with the Jose Sarr into a Alisson Becker, into a Paulinho, who unfortunately has just left Fulham. I think he's gone to Bayern Munich this summer transfer season, so they'll be missing him. And at the end we've got the Casemiro Purple Mojo Mezzanine. Very nice looking card. I do quite like the holo on all of these Mezzanine Purple Mojos. They look quite clean under the light. Moving on now to the last pack. Can we get some maybe last pack magic for this blaster box? And then we'll move on to the next one, of course, afterwards. Still no Forest cards, unfortunately, but a John Duran. I think he's the other rookie that you're trying to find. He's actually a pretty popular rookie, apart from, like I say, Kobbie Mainoo and the Arsenal lad. We've got a Justin Kluivert there for Bournemouth, into a Callum Wilson Unstoppable, the Newcastle striker. Very cool looking card, a very nice insert. Not sure how much it's worth, if anything at all, but very cool card, especially if you're a Newcastle fan. So moving on now to the next blaster box. Let's see if we can. I'm still looking for a Forest card. Again, I really wouldn't mind any numbered Forest cards, any autographed Forest card, pretty much any rarity of Forest cards. They'll all be in the collection. And of course, if it was an autographed card, especially if it's like a Yates, that would be probably one of my grail cards. I would love to get a Morgan Gibbs White, of course, as well. So unfortunately, first box, pretty unlucky when it comes to that, but that's okay. We've still got some pretty decent hits there. Of course, the Raheem Sterling numbered card being the most notable. I will say, if you're confused about the different rarities, they are just on the back of the card. I've not done an amazing job of showing you some of the backs, but they just say Mezzanine on the back, on the bottom, or they'll say Terrace on the very top of the back of the card. So you kind of have an idea of what the different rarities are. Of course, it says field level. When they're on the field level, it's pretty obvious with that one. But we start off here with the nice Douglas Luiz for Aston Villa, who I'm pretty sure has unfortunately just left Aston Villa, so that's a pretty big loss for them. Into a nice Kai Havertz there. Ooh, and we have a nice insert card here. I think this is the blue Pulsar, I think. The blue Pulsar equalizer, Anthony Gordon. I really rate Anthony Gordon as a player. I think he got a bit unlucky in the Euros this past couple months here. I think he deserved to play and start a couple more on that left side wing, but unfortunately for him, he didn't get too much time. I think he got like 6 minutes in total. But this blue Pulsar, I mean, just like the shine in the light here looks so clean. So I don't know if it's worth anything, but if you're a Newcastle fan, then you may want to check out my eBay after this. Probably after this video, or well, probably after this weekend. Next week I'll start posting these to my eBay. Of course, I won't post any of the Forest cards, but any of the extras that I've got, I probably won't be too bothered about, because I'm not, like I say, I'm only really a Forest fan, so I'm not really collecting a lot of these other ones. But they're still fun to open, of course, and any extras we will post on the eBay page. So we got the Raheem Sterling, the regular card, into a purple Mojo NL there for I think Sheffield. I think he's a Sheffield player, isn't he? Yeah. But we got the base there to match with the pink Mojo on the Raheem Sterling. So very nice. Still looking for our first Forest card, but that's okay. Like I say, hopefully we just get one towards the end here. Hopefully we can get something quite decent. It looks like we might have something here. I see a gold border. I'm not sure what to think about it. Let's see. Let's see if we get anything decent here. Oh, okay. A Levi Colwell, the now Chelsea player. That is a gold card, I believe. So that should be our numbered card. And I think that's a lot. I think that's good, guys. I think that's a good hit. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's pretty good. We'll look on the back here. We'll just show that John Duran future card also looks pretty good. And again, that's the rookie that we want. So that's probably a pretty decent hit as well. But my God, we got the gold card. 1 out of 10. Okay, that's got to be good, right? That's got to be good. That's got to be. I don't know much, but I know that that's probably a pretty decent hit. I'm thinking, what, you think maybe 50? Maybe $50 at least? I know he played for, I think it was his rookie season last year, right? I think he played for Brighton, I think. So now he's playing with the big boys. He's playing, with a mid-table club, Chelsea. So, maybe that's worth something. What do you guys think down below? Let me know. Is that grade-worthy, you think? Should I be sending that off to PSA or BGS? It's a very clean card. I do like the gold cards. 1 out of 10. I think that's, I gotta say, that should be a hit, boys. So happy with that, happy with that. Let's move on now to the next pack. I don't think we're going to get anything better than that. That's probably taken up one of our good hit slots, if you will, in the box itself. But hey, we'll take that all day. Got a Gabriel Martinelli, a Ruben Diaz, Sheffield United's Vinicius Sosa, into Burnley's Jacob Bruun-Larsen. Bit unlucky there. That's our first Purple Mojo Terrace card, though, and I think that's supposed to be a bit more common than the Mezzanine, but, that's all right. We'll take that. Like I say, I don't think we're going to get better than that gold card. That's awesome. Very happy with that pull. I'm still looking for a Forest player, though. I'm happy with what we've gotten so far. It's been great pulls in terms of pretty decent value here, in terms of a bit of a return, but I'm more excited to try and find a Forest player. So let's see if we can snag one here at the end. We've got... Oh, so this is our other numbered card. Bit unlucky that it's an Oliver Norwood. I think, he's probably not the most popular player in the world, Sheffield United player, but still very nice. Got Pedro Neto at the end there as well. I think he's just left Wolves this season too. So we've got 42 out of 325 there on the pink Mojo. We'll go ahead and sleeve this bad boy up. Very nice. Like I say, it's probably not the best numbered card, but still a pink Mojo, so we'll take that. This is our last pack, I believe, so I'm hoping we can get some last pack magic. Can we get a Forest player, please? Oh, hey, there we are. Montiel. Priceless, that is. This was the best pull we've gotten in the box to date. Better than the gold card. Fantastic. We finally got one. Was it worth $65 for one of those? Probably not, but hey, we'll take it. And we end with a field level Luis Diaz for Liverpool there. Very cool looking card with the purple Mojo, of course. Field level, so that's a pretty decent hit, I would imagine too. It almost looks like a bit of an error card, because obviously that's like another Liverpool player in the background. But when you see the shine of it, it almost looks like a red blob error or something like that. But either way, very cool. We'll take that. I'd say we did pretty decent today, lads. I think that was a pretty decent opening in terms of getting some value back. Like I say, I'm not sure what the Levi Colwell will sell for, or the Raheem Sterling, to be honest. I think it's going to be quite hard to find an exact pricing. Like I said earlier, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you think I should grade that Levi Colwell, or even the Sterling. I don't think the Sterling's probably worth it because it's out of 325, but the Colwell may very well be. So let me know down below. I can send somebody into PSA or into BGS, and we can see what we get back in as a grade. I don't know, it may not be worth it. It may just be worth selling it raw. Just because I know, you know, he's not necessarily like a striker, he's not like an insanely popular player, but he's still a young talent. I think he's only 21 years old, so he could have a very bright future ahead of him, especially for England, hopefully too, because I think he's a left back, isn't he? So we kind of need a couple of those in our ranks moving up forward here, given our sort of Euro spell we were kind of weak on the left-hand side. So he could be a potential future talent. One that's worth maybe, like I say, grading for more the future stonks, if you will. But regardless, like I say, leave a comment down below if you think I should get that card graded, and also leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next video. I'm hoping to do some more openings here in the future. September's going to be a pretty big month for the channel. I can't promise that I'm going to do a lot more of the sports cards. I think sports cards, I should hopefully be opening up a bit more match attacks, probably in October, maybe even early November. But otherwise, expect some, for One Piece fans especially, there's going to be some fun stuff coming up in September, so look forward to that. Anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. You Reds!